Hey, good morning, Temple Kolemeth. I want to go back to Sinai for our boot camp today. And I want to bring us to those who are standing there to receive the covenant of Sinai, the covenant with our God. And what the text teaches us in Parshat Nitzavim is those who stood with us were those who were there and those who weren't there yet. Everybody who will be. Which means that what we do today has an incredible impact on the future. Which means all those lives that are about to be born or that will be born in the next generations. Think about the power that we have to shape the future. If we engage deeply enough within our own souls, that we get out of ourselves and understand that what we do today will build the future. We are not just descendants, but ancestors. We're builders. We're builders of the future. So if you decide to opt out, if you decide that, you know what, I need to only be about me, then what you've done effectively is forgotten about the next generation. What will the next generation do? How will they build off the legacy that we've given them? A legacy of the soul, a legacy of caring, of love, of the future. It's why it pains me so much when people say, all right, you know what? At 13, I'm going to stop my bar mitzvah education. And as parents, I'm going to let it happen. Is it a struggle? Come and have the conversation. Talk to us, because the future depends on what we do. And we are the future. Our children are the future. And we have the covenant with not only with those who were there at Sinai, but with us and the generations to come. Let us recommit ourselves to the future. How are you helping to build the future? What are you doing? And the answer isn't, you know what, let's leave it to the youngins, to those young families. Or if you're a young family, let's leave it to the kids of the next generation. We are the ritual directors of the future. We create the future. We build the covenant today. And even if you don't have kids, how can you help to make this community even stronger? And not just the Jewish community, but the greater community. How are we engaging? What are we doing? The next generation depends on every one of us to build together. We can't afford to opt out. It's got to be, let's opt in. Let's hold hands. Let's build the future together. Because im tirtzu ein zo haggadah. If we will it, it is no dream. We can do whatever we put our minds to. It's a question of our willpower, of our passion enough to make sure there is a future. Let's do this together. How can you be involved? How will you build the future? How will you plant the seed? That is the question for today.